John Cooper said they put a lot of thought into how they put the defensive pairs together, the lines together, two Alberta boys together. You and Josh didn't know each other too much though before. Now, did you?
A little bit, just through some of these international tournaments as well. U23, the World Cup 16.
Yeah.
Just World Championships, but other than that, not like we play against each other quite a bit with being in the same division. But yeah.
How do you think your games complement one another?
I think, just he's such a good player, just everything that he does. I think he's a good, quick puck mover, and then I'm going to try to use my feet just to get up in plays and try to, for myself, just use my size and speed to try to eliminate plays as quick as possible. And if I can get the puck up, try to get him into play as well. And I think he's really offensive, and he does a good job in the O-zone. So just try to complement each other that way, I think, as much as possible. But game one, just try to get a good start and then build as much as possible from that.
And finally, I just want to know about the matchup tonight against Sweden. When you look at Nylander's advantage at Forsberg, like they have a pretty formidable group. Brad, and I was watching on their power play. Not much if you watched it yet. They're kind of snuck some eyes out there.
Yeah.
When you're defending against that group specifically, what do you have to do just to make sure they don't get those good opportunities?
I think know where everyone is on the ice for sure, first and foremost, and then I think just as a group, especially with everybody kind of coming together, I think just making sure we're communicating well too. But biggest thing is good sticks on puck, just being in the right position, playing our system well, and then communication. I think it's going to be big.
Sorry, one last one. Can I slip one last one? So much has been made about Jordan Binnington, and just like not Binnington specifically, but just the Waugh, Brodeur era, and it feels like it's not that exact same era. You've seen Binnington at his best. You won a couple of them. So, what if you want to give a message out to Canadian fans who are concerned about the goaltending? What is the message?
That he's unreal goaltender, and I've got the chance to see him play, watch him just grow as a goalie, and but he's a gamer. He shows up in the big games. I'm excited to watch him. He's an unreal goalie. We're fortunate to have him in St. Louis. We're definitely fortunate to have him here and starting goalie.
Awesome. Best of luck, Colton.
Thank you.
I'm just wondering, what's your earliest memory of watching best on best hockey, the Olympics or wherever?
Yeah, Olympics for sure. All those Olympics kind of just growing up. Gold, the overtime goal, win the Olympics, a lot of just all those little things, and then getting the chance to play in the World Cup was exciting too.
How does the talent on this version of Team Canada compare to, in your mind, to the talent on Team Canada when you were a kid watching?
I think hopefully good. Those teams were always great, always exciting to watch as a kid. And but you look at our team, the team is unreal. Really good group of guys, great players. So I'm excited about that portion. And we have a great team.
Is there any, I guess, is there any piece of awe, walking into a dressing room and seeing, Sid, Connor, like the level of talent, on this team?
Yeah, there's a lot of good players, that just such high quality players in there, and then high quality people too. So, but just being in the league for I think my 10th year here now, get the chance to play against them obviously a lot, and but I think when you kind of go in there, you just try to learn a lot from them and try to just understand why they're elite of the elite and what makes them so good, and just try to be a sponge and learn lots and just try to complement them as much as possible for the games here.
What do you see and what are you able to learn being on the ice for practice with them versus, going against them in a game?
I think that just their intensity at every practice and the way that they approach every practice, and they're always looking to get better and always looking for different things. Even they're just talking about little things in the dressing room and stuff of what they see here, what they see there, and always just trying to find that extra edge.
Colton, is there a certain level of comfort that helps your game tonight, knowing that, of course, Jordan is back there and you have that familiarity with him?
Yeah, I think so. Just the little things too. Obviously, I know how good of a goalie he is and makes the big time saves, but he's a really good puck handler as well. So for us, it's I know personally as a D-man that just get to your spot and he's going to find you. But even he can bypass D, get to the pucks to the forwards, little things like that. We're transition. So obviously for sure confident. The good thing is we have 3 really really good goalies here, and just excited to move forward.
Does that especially help as you are trying to build chemistry with your teammate, and especially in this game on tonight?
Yeah, I think so. 100%, and even we've kind of talked about little things of overs and ups and the way how we're going to communicate with Binner and just little things like that, and just we're excited. Yeah.
Colton, how long before it becomes just a game tonight?
I don't know. I think it's going to be intense. I think the whole game. I think obviously this tournament is 3 quick games, and I mean you kind of really have no shifts off. I think, or you never know what could happen, right? So I think for the most part, full 60, it's going to be pretty intense for all games in my opinion. But so yeah.
Coop was saying that basically trying to get 2 weeks worth of training camp style system messaging in 48 hours.
Yeah.
So, how do you feel they've done in terms of trying to get everyone on the same page and yet not overwhelming with too much information?
Yeah, it's been good. I think they've done a good job of kind of giving out the message and giving out what they want. I think a lot of us have seen a lot of similar systems throughout our career so far, which has been good. But I feel like it's been good. They're not overcomplicating it, and we're just trying to make it as easy as possible for everybody to kind of click and get to the same page as quick as possible.
It's pretty prominent in today's NHL, little huddles before big face-offs. I think you'll need to do that a lot in this tournament, probably.
Yeah, I think so. Even just making sure that we're on the same page, just coming out. It's for sure. Even in the regular season, like we as teams, we kind of have different face-offs for different sets and how different teams set up in the D zone or O zone. So we're always trying to figure out what we're going to do together, make sure that we're on the same page. And but so I could see that for sure. Even just trying to figure out guys, especially in the first few games, trying to know where guys are going to be, things like that. I think. Yeah.
You've played a lot of games against Nathan McKinnon and Connor McDavid. Just spent a few days as teammates with them. Like, what's that like?
It's been good, obviously. Excited to have him on, put on the same jersey, that's for sure. Obviously, elite talent, very good players. Just great to see them in the room too. Great people, which is awesome. And I don't know, it's just such a great team in there, and all those players in there are great players and great people. So I'm looking forward to throwing on the maple leaf with them all and just trying to make everyone proud and make it happen.
How would you describe the difference between practice and those guys? Like whenever you are, trying to.
I mean, yeah, they both have obviously a lot of speed, a lot of skill, but they definitely have their own tendencies a little bit for sure. Just of the way that they play and the way that they have come into the zone, a lot of curl ups and things like that. But so they have their own style a little bit of play, but whenever you give them time and space, they can be dangerous at any point.